All right. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. So, hello everyone. This is Royce Marie Patton, aka General NewSense, coming at you again. Um, Wanting to give you a little peek at my game board and the rest of what I've been doing. I have been organizing and whatnot, my onslaught with my war against corruption in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Um, and some stuff from about a decade ago with North Adams, Mass. too, that still needs to be taken care of as well. And I always say, live life like a video game, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to deal with these corrupt people in the most positive, playful, creative way I possibly can. Since I am fighting this battle all alone, um, I I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to have a lot of fun. As you can see, I do have my badge of recognition. It is clearly an official badge. Clearly, I am General NewSense. All right, the one and the only. And I've been doing some stuff with my Facebook and my YouTube. Well, just give it a look. But first, let's go. Hang on. Where's my finger? This is my game board. This is 333 North Street, POA. The physical address in Pittsfield, Massachusetts of POA, Preservation of Affordable Housing. And it was their corruption that started the ball rolling. And I will be in my protester girl uniform. Wait, let me take a little pause and show you my protester girl uniform. I got some tabs open here. I did turn the music off because of copyright. I don't know what all that stuff is yet. So um, that's kind of sort of my business card. That's my t-shirt. That's the front. That's the back. And yes, I did put a QR code. I had to tone down the. That's my hat. There's a close-up of my hat. I love it. Love the little army guys. Had fun with that. Those are my shoes, my shoe covers. Love the little tanks. Got to tap the pattern energy. As you can see, I took the U and the C out. That's going to be the back of my business card. So yeah. That was fun for me. Let's get back to the game board. Okay, so that's my protester girl uniform right there. So I'm going to be walking from the first offenders of my honor down North Street. I will be staying on this side of North Street. It will be my right side as I walk down. Uh, and, and I don't know how to stop that from doing that, but whatever. No, no, I don't want to load anything. Whatever that was. I told you, I'm still learning how to push the buttons. Right around, hmm, I don't know, somewhere around in here is, I don't remember the address, but Joe Rees of the Kinderhook group. He was actually the original listing agent. That's a long story. I'm going to get back to the game board, but I'm going to keep walking down my secondary target. Well, I guess I should call the Pittsfield police my primary targets because we got some issues going way back, way back, and they need to be taken care of, and I'm gonna be taking care of them. Oh yeah, I am. So there's my route. I think down a little further is the DA's office. I'm gonna hit them too. Because they have the documents. Nobody from the DA has given me even a courtesy FU, nothing. So I'm going to start calling all of these agencies that I've asked for help with this situation up and see what it is. Why can the Pittsfield Police Department not follow through with whatever it is they're supposed to do with citizen complaint forms and requests for public records? I have that here. As a matter of fact. So yeah, um, that that's going to be dealt with. Hopefully tomorrow. I had to go do some stuff with my Jeep, but I got two official documents here that are 6 months old. Uh, they're not dealing with them. This is where it all begins. Uh, If they can be kept in line when it comes to the simple paperwork, nobody will be getting shot or whatever the hell is going out there with the craziness. So you can't wait for it to escalate into this craziness that we're dealing with now. You need to go back to the beginning. Where did all this behavior begin? Where did they start to think that it was okay to abuse us in such a way? And it's the very, very basics, the beginning of the thread. And that beginning of the thread is going to be the rope that I use to hang them with. So I'm protesting all alone, and they're not shutting me up until I get something done about the corruption around here and the stuff that happened to me over a decade ago in North Adams. That is going to be brought to light. So there. And what have I been doing? Um, so that's my game board. That's where I'll be playing. That's where General Nuisance will be on the offensive and the defensive at the same time. And to anybody else, it's just going to be a crazy lady. Hang on. Oh no. Where's my guy? Oh, there she is. It's just gonna be a crazy lady in a crazy outfit. And I do have business cards. That's next, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna show you that. I've got to go through this one more time. I love that hat. I gotta pause it. Hang on. It's the button thing, and it's up here now. They're both little pause buttons. Yeah. So let's go back to my shoe covers. Let's go do the shoe covers. So, um, I'm an artist. I've actually had my work in the Museum of Fine Arts twice in Boston. I've worked for City Mission Society. I've worked for Bay Cove Human Services with just so much, the Boston Public School System. I was the Roxbury Police Department's um, art teacher when they had their Defy, and that's like our dare around here, but is there up there is drug education for youth. So I was their art teacher. I mentioned that on another video too. So that was real fun for me. I love the kids. But that's just a little piece of felt. It slips right on and off, and I've got some safety pins strategically mossed over holding it up. And then I went to town gluing on the patent tanks. So I'm tapping that patent energy. But let's go back because I love the hat. I love the hat. This is going to be the funnest part of this whole protesty thing for me. Is just making the costume. I got a naked patriotic butterfly girl. She's looking good. I'm waiting for the material for the wings, but they're there. So proudly exercising my rights in honor of those who died so I can have them. Oh yes, I will. And as you can clearly see, 5-star general. 5 is my life path number. So so there. And you can't see them right here, but I got little cutouts on the side of the hat. Should have did a side view of the hat. There's just so much in the hat. I just love it. It's got netting with little black ops climbing up it. It's beautiful. But over in the side, it's cut out, and I got little snipers hanging out in there. And if you look deep down inside, which nobody will but me, but I know it's there. There's a little guy with a walkie-talkie, so it's a little command post. So it's adorable. But let's get on with the story. So. Here's my business cards when I'm walking up and down North Street protesting the corruption. I am going to be linking all of my uh, all of my issues here and some fun stuff. So my video with b.link, which I love because at the end, this is a little something, something I've been doing for years. At the when I say something, I always link to my sources, my resources, whatever it was, wherever I got the information. I try to be as actual and as factual as I can, even when I'm just effing around. So I always say the link. So when I saw that, yeah, I like that. So and then with the B, it's blink, and in the blink of an eye is just so symbolic to me. So that's why I like the B link. And I've always, I got them, I got them, and it's beautiful. So this one's the little bedtime story that that helped me cope. Connects the government to the devil. And I link to all my sources, so you can look at that. I do keep the tabs where you can see them, just like, well, You can't really see them all this way, but whatever, you know where I'm at because of that little thing right there. But, and then I got this, and I want you to get a better view with that one. So I got a little pick of General Patton, and I got three of my favorite quotes, and then I got my YouTube and my Facebook. So I got all that going on for my fun stuff, and I've been poking buttons all day. Well, 2 days now. I got Patreon. Gonna have to learn how to work that, but I got some stuff on there. Uh, oh, there he is, right there. I have to do that, but whatever. And then Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is important. Twitch is a big gamer thing, and I'm not into those kind of games, but I've got my own kind of game thing going on. Uh, so, but Twitch I need to learn the game controller mechanisms. That's out of my league. I'm an old lady. That's just what it is. That's the reality of it. But I'm a quick learner. You'll see. But I want to learn how to do that because I did get a drone for myself for Christmas a couple of years ago. I can't really say Christmas because I don't really do that holiday, but it was on sale. That's what time of year it was. I bought it. Um, but whatever. And I turned it on once and it was and I no, not until I learned how to poke the buttons. But I've never had a reason to. I've never had a reason to. But now I do because now I can have aerial support, and that would be awesome during like parades or um whatever the hell kind of crowds. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get into. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, seeing how it goes. I know I'm not a violent person. I might be aggressive. I might be overly aggressive sometimes. Like I said, got a lot of GERT in me. My bear, Native American spirit animal, just pouncing right up in there. So I did my Twitter. Come on, Twitter. Tweet, tweet. I got my little. No, that's not mine. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for having somebody else's graphic. I found it on Google in the images, but I love it, and it's perfect because ever since I was a little girl, I always at the end of all my notes put a little smiley face. I did. Here's one of my favorites. My YouTube channel. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to share all the links and stuff because, like I said, I don't know how to do this stuff. This is kind of a learn as I go thing. So you can see the smile on my face when I figure it out. I definitely want to share it with other people who maybe need help because I am going to be using the screencast-o-matic to to make some calls. I'm going to put up who I'm calling, like the police or the FBI or whatever, and I'm going to be recording the conversations to show you guys how they treat the average ordinary citizens when they're trying to make a report on something. Um, One FBI lady, well, I was made to cry twice, and they hung up on me twice. And they don't know. I could be the next mad bomber. They don't know where my mind is going to descend with all the horrors that I've been through, and they know it because I told them. So they're not listening. So square one, people. I mean, it could be me. I don't know. I mean, when when I was a little girl, I didn't know my mother was going to sell me to a drug dealer when I was 14, legally in a Texas courthouse under the guise of marriage. I didn't know all that shit was going to happen to me in North Adams. I never knew I was good. If you would have told me when I was homeless that I would be driving a beautiful purple Jeep. Uh, I bought it new too. I was able to buy it new, so that's pretty fucking awesome. Uh, yeah. So you don't know what the next day or the next year or whatever I don't know, but I know this much. I'm gonna fuck them up. Yeah, I am because I can prove every single thing that I say. So all they got to do is arrest me, and then what? What? The only way they can get out of this is if they put me to sleep. That's all. They would have to kill me because I'm not shutting up. That's just what it is. They did it. I can prove it. And as soon as people start listening, then all the other victims will come out of the woodwork. Because, and I was very upset, but the lady was nice, so I didn't snap at her, but I wanted to. She was, and it was a phone thing too, so whatever. She's all I hear is you. Well, that's all I friggin' got to go by right now is me. That's all I can prove is the me of this. But I know if somebody listened and got some real legal help down in here for the people, they would all come out of the woodwork. The women in North Adams, I know, are still being habitually raped. I mean, no, I'm not there watching it happen, but I know what happened to me, and I know when I was sitting at that bus stop, how many women came up to me and told me their stories. And even though the DA said if I only got one person to come forward with me, he might do something about it, none of them would because, well, the best way to say it was one lady said the first thing that they're going to do is take my kids. And they're absolutely right because that's exactly what they did to me the first time around. So, and I can prove that too. And that's mentioned briefly on another one. But I was proven not guilty in a court of law for neglect and abuse. But the judge said, we're going to keep your kids anyway. That can be looked up in some court documents. So that's what they do in Berkshire County, more specifically North Adams and probably Pittsfield. I'm not getting so much shit from Pittsfield. Really, nobody's trying to rape me. That's a plus. But they did try to strip me of my rights, and I ain't having it. I got my patent blood a boiling. Let's move on with the game board. I probably went over some stuff that whatever. Like I said, I'm tweaking out over here and I'm trying to keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. So I'm gonna watch Bowfinger later because I need some Eddie Murphy right now. But I did my Facebook, looking lovely. So that's my theme. I might even switch up my general nuisance badge with a little piece girl, but I kind of like the tanks and stuff on this one. Maybe I might need a new award or something. I don't know. But I will give myself game points. You know how it is when you're driving and you see somebody limping around across the road. You go, oh, 20 points, 20 points, or whatever the point scoring system is for you. Yep. Every time I pass by a window, every time I see a cop look at me funny, every time a cop has to walk away from me because I can, oh yeah, there's my book. Because that's what's inside here. Let me get these are the phone calls I'm going to be making. Hopefully tomorrow. I wanted to do them today, but I had to do a Jeep thing. But this is that's what the lead document said in a snail mail registered certified return receipt letter to the chief of police, Michael J. Wynn, in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Now, if you got something like this in your mail, if you got something like this in your mail, how would you feel? Wouldn't you think, as an American citizen, the police should come and do something about it? But the police won't even call me back. Oh my God. Oh my, let me show you that. Oh wait, I'm already on my freaking Facebook. Lucky me. Lucky me. See, I'll get it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. Come on, where are you? I got a lot of tabs. I guess I can. Okay. I'll show you. I've been texting them. I'll show you the texts. 39 Allen Street. That's exactly where they are. I don't know how else to do it. So, I'll learn. I'll figure out how to get it faster. I gotta get out of some of these tabs. Bye bye, keyboard. Bye you. 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 Where? Message. Maybe I should pause it. It's so damn slow. Oh, there. Something's coming. I mean, clearly, I'm a crazy lady. I mean, they have called me crazy so many times. I figure I have earned the right to play with it for a little bit. So, like I said, I can prove everything I say. I don't know what they're going to do. Uh, if they ever get me in a court of law, where is this going to go? But hello, my name is Rosemary Patton. I just wanted to let you know, as soon as this quarantine is lifted, I will be back at my post located at 33 North Street protesting POA and their deceptive, unfair, and unethical business practices. And once again, I will be there until my name is on the lease of the space they promised me back in April 2019, and the keys are in my hand. I will have, no. I will have a new sign. Yeah, I'm going to try to watch the language for age, whatever on here. I'll try to be respectful, but sometimes FU is as positive and respectful as you can get. And I will be bringing back the ever popular Pittsfield, where dreams come to die. Now that's something right there, because this is like, I don't know, 60, 65. I don't know. I don't want to guess a woman's age. But she told me, because I did take that off and put something more connected with my goal, give Gaia back her home, and I had the address 351 North Street there. But an older lady, she came and she's like, I wish you would bring back the Pittsfield where dreams come back to die sign. And I asked her why, and she simply said, because it's true. That is on my live feed in my Facebook archives here with all the videos I was doing when I was protesting month after month with no media attention, dressed like a crazy lady. And my shirt said, no gun needed, my voice will boom. And I kept getting a little, well, I can't say a lot of harassment for around here. I think it was relatively calm, but I did sound off a couple of times on Craigslist. And as soon as I did, they shut the hell up. But I got some anti-gun. That people think it's anti-gun. No. Um, and whatever. I always say I can do more damage with my bitchin' than any gun could ever dream of doing. I do not need a weapon. I had Class A law, all lawful when I was working at the detective agency in Pittsfield, and I just let it expire. So I don't need it. I don't need it. I would hurt somebody. But I will also have a petition for people to sign. Oh, and that's b.link /my petition. That's where my petition is on care2.com. I love that b.link thing. I will also have a petition for people to sign, and all my evidence to prove my complaint is legitimate. I have added a copy of my police report, since nobody in the Pittsfield Police Department has ever gotten back to me about the problem I had to deal with because of the abuse I suffered from two of their verbal abuse. Verbal abuse. I apologize for not putting the verbal in there, especially nowadays, um, with what's going on. So that's my bad, and that's the whatever. I just type away. Whatever, blah blah blah, bitch. It goes on and on. If you really want to read it, look at it. Just goes on, blah blah blah. Don't flip the bitch switch, because there ain't no turning it off until that shit gets fixed. That's just what it is. But there, I also link back to the police report, the documents. I let them know this is legit. I have a real live document here. Well, dead, because they won't do anything about it. It's been 6 months. January 26th is when I turned it in. Two documents that have not been dealt with yet. Neither one. So, That's square one, like I said, that's square one. They get away with this, they get away with the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing you freaking know, somebody's getting killed, like you know. So there. And then I get the automated thank you for reaching out BS. And then I wait and I wait and I wait. Let me get, hang on. Yeah. So May 27, 2020. And let me go scrolling on down here. Now, why don't I get a date? Where's mine? I don't know. Whatever. Well, I see a date there. I know they didn't just give whatever. I'm just going to keep going, but I just keep bitching. I get another automated thing, and that's it. What is a timely manner? Oh, I got to write that. I got a little book here for what I'm going to be asking that officer when I call to matter. What do you consider a timely manner? And let's use that only date that I saw above there, May 27. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, for them, that's not so bad at all. All right, I'll be a little nicer on that one, but whatever. Um, where the hell was I? Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you go now because I'm already at 26 minutes. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun checking in with you. Like I said, live life like a video game. It makes it a whole lot more fun. Speak your truth, show your proof, and stand your ground. You will be invincible. Everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. That is a direct quote from Albert Einstein. And physics says energy does not die, it can transmute, it can change. So, you know, basically, the flesh sack is just a cocoon. There's more to this. There's more to this. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to go away. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Bye. I want to get back to a cute page before I said my real goodbyes. But I didn't want that other video to load because then I would have been on a rant for that one because I want to do a reaction video to that. But anyways, I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. Rosemary Patton, aka General Nuisance, on the game board, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, collecting some points. Have a good day. Bye.